looks like the runners are starting now. So yeah, good luck to both of them, and let's see what kind of board we have here. Free Grandpa Moon Seaside right in the middle. Probably not a bad square to go for, but we don't really know just yet. Let's have more of a look. We have a Cloud and a Cascade revisit. So that could be interesting to see if runners decide to sort of skip those or sort of route around those, but I think overall this board looks not too bad. Like all regional coins in one kingdom plus some Cascade and Lake regionals, some Lost and Wooded regionals as well, so maybe there is some synergy with 175 total regionals. That might be a good way to sort of connect those lines.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
also combo that with the 200 total.
Yeah, exactly. I think there is quite a lot of opportunity for that.
Yeah, this is a regional coin heavy board, definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't think you need to go to Seaside. There's enough on here that like you. There aren't that many Seaside goals. There are no snow goals. It's just Seaside. And it's all pretty spread out, and that you could avoid them.
Yeah, I think I see like a few lines that could make you avoid it, but I'm pretty sure you'd have to do at least one. So that'd be interesting, like what the runners decide to do, because if they are going for like 20 sub areas, then they might decide to not sort of go for an early finish, but rather like carry on through to Metro, because getting 20 sub area moons can be quite hard. I mean it's possible early on, but
yeah, it's very interesting. So both of them went for the life apart. And I don't even know if that means they're considering it, or the fact that they see that the goal is 8 unique life up parts, and seeing that that is so high that they're just like, let's just get one. So in case I actually do decide in that being in my route, I have one already. Because like it's not even in that. Like when you look at what that goal is in, it's not even in that any good lines really. So like it's an interesting choice.
I mean, you could do column 1.
Yeah, column 1 is the only like maybe. The other two, I'd rather not.
I mean, if they were to go Seaside, I don't think it'd be an awful idea, but you do have to go through the entirety of Metro to do that.
Yeah, that's true. I guess if you're considering Seaside, then row 1 is just fine.
Yeah, I think
like if Seaside is already on the table for you, sure, do row 1.
Yeah, like row 1 and diagonal would be pretty good if you were considering Seaside. But I actually am a fan of like, if I see something, like if I see like a potential cap revisit, then I'll get the checkpoint, or if I see the life up parts, then I'll just get the life up part, like, because if I like change my mind halfway through, or if I haven't fully thought things through yet, that was hard to say, I think it's just nice extra safety to get the life up part and cap. It's so easy to get to, then I think it makes sense, even if they don't end up going for it.
I think what I was trying to say before is that it's just there are a good amount of life parts, but it's the 8 is such a high number actually. Like there's like 6 is fine, but I believe there's only like 9 until Metro. Like it like I'd have to like someone have to like fact check me on this, but I don't think there is that many more than 8 before like Metro.
Well, there's 5 in just Cap, Cascade, Sand. Oh, 6 because I didn't count slots. I don't think. No, wait, maybe I did count. Okay, I counted slots. So there's 5 in up to Sand, but that requires doing inverted pyramid, and it also requires going into the whole of the desert. And then there's 1 life up part in lake, and then there's 2 in wooded, I believe. Yeah, there's 2. So that's 8. And
That is
then
8
there's
right
like
there,
3.
requiring you to
There's
do
like
world peace-ish.
there's like 3 in metro. So I don't know. I like the extra safety of the life apart, just in case, because sometimes a lot of people don't know where the life aparts are. Like it's kind of a niche thing to know. So
I just knew
yeah,
that they were they were limited enough where 8 basically requires you to get every, like, we just determined 8 requires you to get every single one of them if you're finishing before Metro. So
well, yeah,
that is high. Like, so that's
yeah.
so 8 being right there. It's like, yeah, okay. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you're in Cap Kingdom. 8 is high. Means if I'm doing before Metro, I need every last one of them. So I don't know where I'm finishing yet. I'm in Cap Kingdom, so I'm just gonna go grab it. Like that's kind of what I would feel.
Yeah, I think it was a good decision for both the runners. But yeah, they, like I said, they'd have to fight Harriet and go into the hole in the desert, but they don't have to do full sand piece if they were doing that, which is okay, I guess. So it is definitely an option, but it just requires a tiny bit of knowledge.
Yeah, so we're picking up some extra moons in Cascade. KVG, I think of falling to his death while trying to collect some purples.
Accidentally not making it, unfortunately. But yeah, both runners are sort of running around getting the regionals, getting the sub-area moons, and just picking up what they can really early on. Probably 12 moons cascades they're both looking at. If they're really like 5 head and think aheads, they like revisit Cascade later on, they could make their 12th Cascade moon the shiny rock.
I mean,
But,
you also could be going up to 25 regional coins.
Yeah, that is also possible.
There's
I
also
think
that one
20
for Cascade.
and 25 work very nicely.
I mean, yeah, it's such a the goals are so like close together in regional coin amount.
Yeah.
And Aggron committing to life aparts here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Going for that one. Yeah, if you're going for that one, considering how, like, I mean, it's not out of the way, really, but it is enough where you're like, if you're going for this, this shows I am doing the life apart route.
Yeah. Did Aggron go in that sub-area, or did he just sort of open the door accidentally? I think he may have just opened the door accidentally.
I think, yeah, he's just having some trouble with some movement. KVG failing on the fast movement on this sub-area. Gonna try for it again.
Yeah, it's a trick jump, I guess. It's harder than it looks. It's harder than
Hey, he fails it twice, so...
Yeah, that proves my point.
So, Aggron was just looking around for some regional coins. I guess he was having trouble finding 25 or something. Because he spent a lot of time just running around looking for them. He got 25 and then got... Oh my god, KVG. And got a life apart and then left.
Yeah, I think maybe Aggron isn't that knowledgeable on purples, maybe. So, yeah.
Oh my god, KVG, just do the 2D section!
Just do it.
Just do the 2D, there he goes, yeah.
Oh no.
No,
he's gonna die.
He's full out right now.
Alright, so I think KVG is probably looking at... I know, never mind. As maybe sub-areas. I was about to say bit moons. I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Oh my god! Okay, KVG, alright.
KVG!
Anyway, so... Yeah.
Let's just hope he never has to go to this room ever again. This room is
Yeah.
officially KVG's nemesis.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like if he was doing 8-bit moons, it wouldn't really make sense to get that one. I don't know actually, because that one and then the other one in Cascade, like, yeah, I don't think it makes that much sense to be getting that 8-bit moon if he was doing it. So I think he just wanted the Siberia moons and the 4 purples in here as well. So yes. I think Aggron tried to sell it for Dram there, but unfortunately messed it up. Okay, KVG just needs 3 more purples to sort of complete this. All regionals in one kingdom here. Probably, yeah, I was about to, no? Okay. I was about to say I thought it was probably the ones behind the waterfall, as I usually forget those since they only appear after the Madden Brutal fight, but it was just the painting ones. So he looks good to go to send now. So yeah, let's see what he decides to do. We've already seen Aggron get some sand purples. They're quite easy to grab since there's like 20 in the town bit straight off the bat. I think I also saw outfit door sand on this board. Yeah, I did. So those purples could also work towards that. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the outfit door. Yeah, okay. I zoned out for a second, but yes, the outfit door makes sense there. We do have Call Jaxie from 3 stands, so that is an option. Also, students from 8-bit sections. There's a good 8-bit, couple 8-bit sections in here. And if you're, I mean, you have to do 8-bit sections instead. So I mean, but if you're doing 8 life parts, you might just go through that area for that 8-bit, along with the life apart. Like it just, I think that would be both. Like that would work out well. Because you have to go. Do you have to go in the pyramid for that, or can you just like go back in later?
If you're going in the pyramid for the, yeah, you have to go in the pyramid for like the life apart and the 8-bit, yeah.
I don't know what I'm asking. I'm asking a weird question here.
Yeah, if he was going to go for inverted pyramid, then yes, he could get those things in there. There's also like 3 purples in there, but like I hate those purples. They're like the worst purples in the game. And KVG is buying an outfit here, so probably is looking at column 5, maybe row 4, and then the diagonal, or row 5. But I can't be too sure just yet. Yeah, I think Aggron's going back to the shop as well, so he must be thinking of the outfits as well, maybe.
Yeah.
No, okay.
And just the
Jamaica,
rule that
maybe.
we've said before: if you're going to the shop, buy a moon. It's fast. Yeah. KVG did exactly what I thought. Yeah. Just buy a moon. Like if you're here, buy the moon. It's a fast moon.
Yeah. And he is wearing the sand outfit, so I think that sort of confirms column 5 for him. But that square and the purchase 8 outfits kind of work together. I wouldn't say it's full like synergy, because I feel like just buying one outfit to justify like purchasing 8 doesn't make much sense, but I mean it's convenient. You get a free square out of it. Is Aggron not going for an early finish? I think based on what I've seen, it looks like he's also thinking column 5.
Okay, good. Aggron acknowledged that you should buy a moon. Okay, I was then sure because you bought the outfit first. So usually that means you forget it. You know, you'll just like, and it's warping out of here faster. You're going like 2 feet.
No, it isn't. No,
What?
dude. What?
Why did he do that?
Okay,
You
okay.
like
I
walked
want to
2
talk
feet.
to Aggron. Why would you warp? There makes no sense. Alright. I can't believe I just witnessed that. I've never seen that in my life. Alright. I don't know. Maybe he, out of like instinct, wanted to walk to the Odyssey, then
Yeah, I
realized,
think that's
oh, I
yeah. I'm
shouldn't.
thinking
But
that
then he
now.
didn't
He was
want to back
warping.
out.
Yeah, he was I think that's has to be what it was. That
It's
he wanted to warp to
faster.
the
No
Odyssey.
way. No
There's
way.
no
No.
way. No.
There's no way.
Neo, get out of
Especially with the
here.
checkpoint.
Get out.
Especially with the no, Neo.
Shut up.
Especially with the checkpoint text. Alright? Think about the checkpoint text, alright? Then you can answer me. Oh, I'm actually annoyed now about that. How is it faster? I want to see a frame retime side by side. Oh dear.
From standing at the shop. We're talking about.
Yeah, I just wanted to test the
Yeah,
commentator's
actually,
reaction.
How
Yeah.
close to the
Get out
door
here,
do you
Neo.
have to be?
Get out. Troy, you're a mod in
Like,
here, right? You can ban Neo.
That's abuse. He organized this tournament. Like, I'm not banning him. Oh, he wanted to test the commentator's reaction? Oh, that's bullying. No, that's bullying. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, you're
yeah.
bullying.
Ban him, to be honest.
That's a purge.
Message deleted.
It's purged.
There you have it,
Purged.
folks. Aggron opted for this early cap revisit, which I think is fine.
Look,
it's
he
basically
bullied us,
down
okay?
to preference where you do this. Making sure he's getting those 20 regionals, which will also contribute towards the like the 175 and the 200 total if he's going for those squares.
I think he's going for all of these. He might be going for all of these. Oh wait, no, he might not be going for that square at all. But if he is, he could be going for all of them.
He could be. Alright, so is KVG sort of like doing a weird stand at any percent route? I think he must be.
Now he's doing a revisit to Cascade.
Yeah, probably for those shiny rocks and probably to get more Cascade moons, because I think he only got like 10.
Well, it looks like this revisit was intentional because of the shiny rock, and because he wanted. So he like knew that he was revisiting anyway, so he didn't bother getting 12 on his first visit.
Yeah.
And also, I think he wanted the shop to be there as well,
Also, I think that was a big brain play to want to revisit, not only for the shiny rock, but also for the shop as well. I feel like this shop is so easy to forget when you're routing, so.
So yeah, 8 full costume sets is just like it's annoying. It's it's a lot, but like it's around so many other like okay squares. And considering both of them were already they're like we're going to Seaside, so they did it. I don't know. Yeah, Aaron keeps saying that there is a lost finish apparently in here, but like either they didn't see it and they were already committed to this, or they saw it and it was like sunk cost fallacy. I already got like 2 life up hearts over here. Like I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's hard because once you're sort of committed to a route, then it's very hard to sort of change halfway through as well, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to say whether or not switching would be okay. Like, depending on how far you in, or far you're into your out, obviously it makes sense. It definitely depends on, but it's just hard to like switch gears that quickly. And also, like
Yeah.
I said, sort of the sunk cost
Yeah.
fallacy just keeps coming
Yeah,
into
it's a
effect. You're
lot
just like,
easier for us to say when we're watching it rather than actually playing it. I think that's the general rule. Um, but yeah, I like I said, Seaside is that awful, but yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want to do like a square like 20 moons from sub areas like before Metro. Like I feel like that's a square that's very daunting, and
yeah. So you see with
if you don't
KVG
have
here, we
enough
got kind of like a
yeah.
messy Cascade revisit because he already had 12 mins before he revisited,
Yeah.
but he kind of just realized he needed to come back here of his route because of the shiny rock, so, and the shop, so he just did it, and now he's got like 15 moons here total.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, I think when they first came here, like, if they sort of thought ahead, and sort of be smart about revisits, then you can like get 11 first time rounds, and yeah, you so yeah. Yeah, Aaron, I think 20 moons is doable. And I think you're right, Cuba, you would get some in cap, but I think a lot of runners just aren't very comfortable with them. Which I think is understandable. I think it's hard to sort of route those in whilst you're playing, unless you've like experienced like all moons no post game or like
Yeah.
all sub areas, for example. I think it's hard.
Yeah. And we've got here, it looks like he routed out the zipper moon so that he can go into the puzzle room, I think. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong square. Where is he going? He's definitely routed out the zipper moon. Because he just went straight into the water.
Yeah, I think because there's puzzle room like solved on the board and maybe he's not thinking of sub areas, then I think it makes more sense to sort of just leave that room, I guess. I know he is doing in this like sub area though.
He's
So
doing the jump, climb, cling, and grab thingy.
yeah. Oh, this is up unfortunately.
Just a bit short.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting routing on.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what, like, this is... Like, you could just grab a few extra regional coins in Lake Kingdom, and then... What was that landing?
That death was that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, he's giving up on that room.
Yeah, it should just be get enough regional coins in this kingdom, and then buy stuff at the store, and then do any percent, like, and the life apart in town, like, that's it.
Yeah, I think he could have maybe thought about his route better because it's basically the like clip route, except you're replacing like the two chest moons with you know, the moons that you're currently getting. So
Yeah, so Aggron had some good routing with Cascade, but now some questionable routing with Lake here. KVG, looking like he has a bit of a better idea, is going to go for that Lake clip.
no, gets a fake clip though. Alright, let's see. That looks pretty good. Yep, got it. Nice and easy.
Oh, Aggron, why did you do that? So he got the hint art for the coins, but we've gone over this before. If you go into the store like that, it only collects as many as it does
Yeah.
until you enter. So he only collected like 20 coins from that. And
Yeah.
KVG going around out of bounds, collecting a bunch of purple coins before going to this chest. This is actually very smart.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that hint hearts didn't carry on through like door transitions. I think that's only a thing that you need to know in like all moons, for example, because there is that.
Aggron knows about this though. He
Yeah, maybe you
commentated
just
with me
forgot.
and pointed it out. Like he points this out.
In
Like
all, yeah, because in all moons there are instances like in Cap where you get the hint art and then you sort of cap through against the door to a sub area and you wait for it to go all the way into your inventory. So maybe he didn't mean to or something.
Okay, this is questionable now. Okay, so after warping to the painting, instead of continuing the lake clip route, he went over and did Rango.
Yeah, I don't know why TVG is doing Rango. I don't see him doing 5 multi-moons this late. Maybe he just wasn't.
Did he think that? Did he think he was in world peace mode and that he could just land on that and be fine? And also, like, you were doing leg clip. You knew that. Like,
We've already seen some interesting
yeah,
routes.
this is some very Lake Kingdom has been just like the biggest brain fart I've ever seen. Both players just like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I think Cuba's right. I think he needed to do World Peace because of this puzzle room. Because usually you can't access this.
Oh, that is true.
before
That is true. That is true.
I
But he
did also
forgot
think.
the solution for a second. Finally gets it.
But yeah, so I guess we were both done there because KBG was being a absolute 5-head and we were being like a 3-head at least. So.
I suppose so. But still. I mean, like, I just wasn't. Part of me just didn't know that Puzzle Room was in his route, because it's not an Aggron's route. And there was nothing really to indicate whether or not it was in KVG's route. So I was like, yeah, if they are going for it, sure.
I think.
But there's nothing really to indicate whether or not it was in his route.
I think maybe we could have seen from him getting regionals in Lake and getting the shiny rocking cascade, but yeah. Wait, why is he backing out of the menu? What has he forgotten?
Oh, regionals.
Oh,
one.
he didn't get enough Lake regionals. That.
Yeah, he's one short.
Yeah.
He is one short.
Alright.
Bing.
That would have been embarrassing if he like left and didn't actually get them. It's a good thing he checked. Looks like Aggron is picking up some wooded regionals, probably going for that 60. I do actually like the look of Column 4, but he didn't get the puzzle room solved, which maybe mean he just wants the regionals for the 200 total, perhaps? And doing the bottom left, top right row.
Yeah, I think he's going top right, bottom left, row 1 and row 3.
Why would he be doing?
Oh wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Just column 5, row 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So KBG's going into Deep Woods. There are quite a few things in Deep Woods, like the full moons in Deep Woods. They're quite easy to get to, like they're all sort of right at the start, and also you compare that with the rock. So I think Deep Woods is pretty good on this board, plus there's some purples down there as well. So yeah, I think
While
routing
true,
in Deep Woods is good for this board.
I don't see Aggron going to Deep Woods really.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think it's in his route.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like something that Aggron wants to do with his route.
Yeah,
Obviously,
maybe.
KBG has the 4 moons Deep Woods in whatever route he's doing, I think, but Aggron is not doing it.
Yeah, I think maybe something about that column 4 Aggron didn't like, but I don't know what. I don't think it makes sense for him to sort of reject it based on woodage regionals, or sometimes you can overlook.
Maybe
Like,
it was Puzzle Room.
lines.
Maybe it was Puzzle Room
Maybe.
because of the
Maybe.
fact that you needed to get World Peace for it.
Hey, World Peace doesn't take that long though. Like, it's only a few seconds slower than doing light clip.
Oh wow, Aggron, what is this? What is this sewer? What is this sewer?
Yeah, that was really Monka-esque for a bit.
That was embarrassing.
Yeah. Aggron is still getting lots of woodage regionals. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like... I don't know, I feel like if you were getting lots of woodage regionals and he's now going to Deep Woods, maybe...
Yeah, he deliberately went to Deep. That was... I can't... Well, he might have not, but I think he was deliberately going here.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe he's thinking of changing his route. I don't know.
Don't
I
change
feel like
routes in Wooded. No, you don't do. No, no. We were
I don't
talking
know,
about. We were talking about changing routes. You do not change routes in Wooded. That is no.
I
No.
just feel like if he was getting 60 regionals anyway, and also 4 moons in Deep Woods, it would have made more sense.
Oh wait, no, he has to come
to
down here.
column 4.
Shiny rocks. Shiny rocks.
Yeah.
Shiny rocks.
Shiny rock.
Diagonal. Diagonal.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit confused on this.
So he had to come down here because of the shiny rocks, because he's in like, because he needed the shiny rocks, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is like the questions for the interview that we could be getting, like, what happened in Lake, and then what was going through your mind about Wooded? Because I just find it interesting how he sort of had this aversion to column 4. So I think that'll be interesting to ask about.
Well, I think Aggron's plan was always to go to Deepwood, so I don't think there was any problem with it. I just forgot about the shiny rocks square.
Yeah, like I said though, like at the start, I think I was sort of saying how it's nice synergy with like 4 moons Deep Woods, 3 moons Shiny Rocks, 60 regionals Wooded. So that's why to me it doesn't really make sense for Aggron to not go for that, but it's his route, so it's fine. We'll ask him later. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the goals down here, what he came down here for ultimately was a shiny rock and some regionals. That's all he like has on this board that he needed to go down, that he needed from Deep Woods. He is still he's still got other moons, and he actually finished up his moon count in Deep Woods.
I think he's doing row 5, so he also came down there for the 4 moons in Deep Woods. Oh wait, is he? No,
No,
wait,
he's not. He's not. He's
yeah,
not.
maybe I'm being dumb, but he did get some Deep Woods moons anyway, so
He just routed it in a certain way.
Yeah.
That he would get some moons down there.
But the thing that I do like about Agron's route is that he sort of made the connections with the 20 moons and 20 moon, the 20 regionals, the 25 regionals cascades, the 12 moons in Cascade as well, plus the
Yeah,
shiny
his
rock.
cascade. Yeah,
And plus, like, how he has 3 ground pound moons seaside and also 6 ground pound moons. So, I think, yeah. There's no way he's doing Road. Yeah, I see that. But, if he's doing seaside, then 4 seeds isn't a problem. Like, 1 in sand, 2 in metro, 1 in seaside, boom, easy. But he didn't map Deepwood, so yeah, I think you're right.
then
He's
he has
not
to
doing that.
revisit Cloud Kingdom.
Yeah, that's another thing. About row 5 is you be doing a revisit to Cloud.
Yeah,
But
pretty
yeah,
much. If you're doing Goomba Picture Match, you're ending there. That's where you're ending your route.
yeah. But yeah, I think Agron's sort of tying things together, and I think KVG is sort of doing something similar, except he's just doing row 4. And what's KVG? I don't know, at first I thought KVG was gonna do column 4, but now I think he's doing row 3 and row 4. No, wait, no, he's not. Is he? I'm so confused.
Yeah, he didn't do any.
He,
Yeah, he could, because he would have done 8-bit moons by now.
yeah,
He
I
would have
think,
had 3 minutes from 8-bit sections at this point, unless he's
I don't know,
doing one in Lost. Like,
I just think it's weird for him to mark off. Am I being dumb? No, I'm not. Okay, yeah, he's doing row 3, row 4, and column 5. So, yeah, I think it makes sense.
it's just
I don't
weird.
know.
It's just like I said. It's weird that he hasn't done 3 minutes from 8-bit sections yet. Like, you would have just knocked that out in sand. Like,
Yeah.
he got 1 in Cascade, so just get the other 2 in sand, or get 1 in sand at least, and then get 1 in Lake. Like,
I don't know, maybe he was waiting to do it for Metro, but I feel like the Metro one is one of the slowest that you can get. Maybe
yeah.
okay, I think you know what he's doing. I think he's gonna do like the darker Lost route, you know, where you sort of get the shock checkpoint? I think he's going to do that and buy a costume in Lost.
Okay, well, you get lost, but still,
Yeah.
he didn't. Did he get the 2D section in
He got the one
Lake?
in he definitely got one in Cascade because that's what he kept dying on.
Yes.
And he
Yes,
definitely
we
got
remember
the
that
one in
one.
Sand in the round tower. So
Oh,
I
he.
think
Okay. I didn't know
his
he went
next
around.
8-bit
I didn't
moon
see
is
that
going
one.
to be the lost one. Yeah, look, he's
Okay,
doing
I
it
did
for the
not
top
see that
too.
he did one in sand.
So
I thought he
yeah.
didn't get that one.
But yeah, it's crazy how both of these runners are now in sand, especially like we've seen they're both in sand. Yeah, this is sand. Good
Yep.
job, Eden.
Mhm.
It's crazy how they're both in Lost right now because KVG did lose quite a lot of time in Cascade, with those deaths. So I think it's funny how it sort of worked out. And Agron's sort of routing this a bit. I think KVG had the better idea though of like just doing the darker
Ooh.
route.
Ooh, that death.
Didn't he get the checkpoint?
Yeah. Yeah, he did, but still, that death is painful.
Yeah, I hate Lost because I always seem to die like around that area. But yeah, this is actually an interesting race because although they're not going for the same route, they have like similar ideas. Like they're both going for like, you know, the seaside ground pound moons. They're both doing like the regional goals. Like the lines that they're taking are actually really similar. Like it's insane how similar they are. Like I guess the only difference is whether you wanted to do like the puzzle room in Lake or like the total regionals in One Kingdom goal, that kind of thing. But yeah, their routes are really similar on this board, so it's funny how it's sort of worked out. But yeah, looks like Aggron is going to go into Night Metro. I don't think there's really anything that he wants in Metro apart from purples and maybe another costume. I have seen a strat where someone goes to Seaside and they just buy all the outfits in Seaside since you unlock the most outfits in Seaside. So you definitely want to make sure you have enough coins for that. But we've seen quite a few hint arts picked up, and his coin count, like around 600, seems fine based on the amount of costumes he's already bought. So I don't
And you
think
can
he'll
also
have
just
an
grab
issue.
one throughout in this kingdom at the pool if you're just doing the 80% route, so you're fine.
Yeah, there's like 2 hint arts in Metro that I know of, so.
Well, I
Yeah.
know the one that is gotten sometimes in actual 80% routes, provided you're not
Yeah.
doing the one in Cloud Kingdom.
If
It's
you're not doing the cloud hint art, then you'll get the Metro one. But the other one is sort of in the roads that you'll get during like darker and categories like that. It's by slots, I believe. So yeah. Definitely interesting, and it is a very close race. Like Aggron is just leaving City Hall as KVG is entering it, so this is going to come down to the wire. Like, if, like, I think 6 Grandpa Moons in Seaside is sort of hard to route, but they're both going for it. So, I don't know, I think it's going to come down to, like, overall movement, honestly.
yeah.
And, like I said, routing. I think it was Aggron who sort of had the better cascade routing, if I'm not mistaken. So that could play a part in the end finish as well.
I do kind of like Aggron's better, just because of. Oh wait, I was wrong about what I was thinking, but I do like the way Aggron routed better. Overall.
Yeah, like I said, I think.
Oh, that is a weird spot. Yeah, that's a 3 cycle.
Yeah, I think he sort of focused more on like what he was better at. Like you said, maybe the reason why he didn't go for column 4 was puzzle room. Like, if he wasn't comfortable knowing the solution, then yeah. Oh wow, that's really tough. Is that gonna tie them up? Oh my god, look how close it is.
Getting a 3 cycle ties them up.
That is ridiculous. Look, that's insane. Like,
We're so much closer now.
holy heck! Like, you can't make this up. Like, that's crazy. I guess because Metro is basically any percent, that like I think KVG is gonna play to his strengths.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about in this kingdom because we're pretty much just doing any percent. We're getting a hint art maybe for the coins, and then that's it. Like that's all we're doing in this kingdom. and some regionals, because still the total regional coin goal.
Someone in chat pointing out that Aggron does need another 8-bit moon, so that could make KVG get the lead, because like I said, I think the Notes moon, that's sort of in the theatre bit, I don't know how to describe it, but I think that is kind of a slow moon to be getting, so I think it will probably come down to like that.
Aggron's not doing the 8-bit moon square.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, listen. People in chat confuse me.
Yeah, Aaron, what are you saying? Why are you confusing
No,
the
yes he is. He's
commentator?
doing row 3.
No, he's not.
Yes he is.
No, I'm joking.
Oh my god, why are you confusing me now, Troy? I already have confusion.
I was wrong at first, but then I committed to the bit because I felt like it.
Yeah. KVG not really thinking about purples here, but he needs to pick them up, so that might cost him some time there. Aggron having an alright bullet building.
He also ignored the purples in this sub area.
Yeah, I think those purples are hard to get though. Yeah, let's see. This is the theatre thing that I was trying to do. I think I was mixing this up with the, you know, like when you come back in sort of post game and there's the theatre and you basically do 1-1 again from Super Mario Bros. I think I was mixing it up with that room, but yeah, this is what I meant. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, I think KVG's routing these purples. I think it could be done better though. But I think that made sense since he's going to the shop now. Probably gonna get another outfit in here. And then probably just go back to his any percent route and his purple pickups, probably.
Ooh, Aggron gonna miss that ground pound. And yeah, KVG finishing up 8 full costume sets, so he's just gonna be doing ground pound moons to the seaside.
Yeah, 6 grandpa moons aren't that bad, but I think it does require like some routing decisions since they're sort of kind of over the place.
And I think, yeah, Aggron
Yeah.
altered any percent a little bit because I think he actually is intended to go back to the shop now, or like sort of close to now.
Yeah, Aggron did bullet building, and so is KVG, which is surprising. I didn't expect both of them to do it. Is he also getting musician moons? Okay, he must be replacing this moon with like bench friends or something like that. Yeah, KVG doing the faster strat there than what Aggron did. But bullet building is a really tricky building sub area to do. I'd say one of the hardest. Yeah, so Aggron's route was kind of combining the old metro route and the new metro route, which is kind of funny. It's not every day you get to see someone do bullet building and musicians in the same route, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
It was because of I think because of the 8-bit section, it like threw a wrench in his route a little bit there.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think
now he's got to
made
port
it
back to the front so that he could go to the store at the end.
Yeah, I think he did it because he didn't initially like get this ground pound moon that he's by, like I don't know what it's called, but you know, it's got trash bags. And then also bench friends that he obviously didn't get to do. But look how close they are based on moons, like they're only like 1 or 2 moons apart, like that's crazy. But Aggron just needs to pick up a few more purples, it looks like, based on them, so...
Dude, you forgot bench friend. Oh no, he's buying a moon.
Yeah,
he's just gonna buy a moon.
I mean, if he goes to shop anyway, then it makes sense. But yeah, it looks like he's also going to be buying the majority.
I feel like Aggron, like, I don't know if he fully routed out Metro or if like he continuously decided throughout Metro how he was doing it. Like this seems kind of like on the fly routing a little bit, but
yeah, I think
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think maybe if he thought ahead more, it could have sort of thought a bit more about it. Oh, Aggron really cutting it close with those coins. So you remember those 20 coins from the hint art earlier? Yeah, he's got four left over. If this ends in a freeway tail, I'll delete
The thing is, if he
yeah.
actually fully collected that hint art, he would have been fine. And actually
Yeah.
would have been able to buy a moon there and not have to leave again for bench friends.
Yeah, that's funny. But KVG has managed to pull ahead. So this is really close. Like we basically saw like the lead change kind of dramatically in Metro there. But yeah, looks like it's gonna come down to who has better knowledge and better movement in Seaside.
Yeah, it looks like KVG's still finishing up some purples as well, because he... Oh no, he did mark it. He did mark 175. So yeah, this is literally just ground pound moons for KVG.
Yeah, they both seem to have enough regional coins by Seaside, so yeah.
No, Aggron still doesn't have 200 apparently.
Oh
he didn't
yeah,
mark it.
I forgot he's doing for that square, you're right, yeah. So he probably needs like 15 more or something like that, but Seaside regionals are out in the open.
Wait, KVG just went for some purples. I'm confused. Why did... You don't need purples, you're done!
Yeah, I was gonna justify it, then I was like, maybe it was just out of habit. So yeah, this is a literal race against the clock. So
yeah, this is KVG's game to lose right now. KVG just has to do the better movement, because he doesn't even need to worry about any purple coins. He's just literally going to the ground pound moons. That's all he needs to do. Just swim to the ground pound moons.
He's really vrooming her. But Aggron did take the Gushin over here, which I don't think KVG did. I think he just maneuvered over there himself.
Yeah, he just walked there. Well, not walked, you know what I mean, rolled.
Yeah. Half walked, half rolled. Yeah, as Haka says that I have no idea how to route the ground pound moons. Yeah, I think it can be difficult deciding what order to do them in, since they are sort of sporadically across the kingdom. But I think KVG is on the last one. And that's a GG for KVG, so congratulations for finishing in first place and making Neo delete the entire bingo group. Make sure you remember to .done, because people will shout at you if not.
Yep, so we got another three-way tie.
Yep, three-way tie.
Three-way tie!
So yeah, make sure you follow the runners. This was a really close race, like, oh my god, I don't believe it. So hit them up with a follow. They definitely deserve it. I don't know if KVG wants to come in for an interview, but he is very welcome to.
Also that one.
Also what one?
Also the commentator one.
No, don't. There's no point, guys.
No, okay, I don't care if you don't want people to follow you. I want people to follow me. So, you're just gonna have to be along for the ride, because I want people to follow me.
Fine, follow Troy. Maybe.
I'm doing my 12-hour challenge this weekend. I'm probably, yeah, pushing up to my Hollow Knight, so maybe.
Nice.
Hello.
Alright, is that
Hey.
KVG? Yo, hi.
Yeah. I'm shocked. I thought how that was probably the worst thing I've ever done in performance. I am surprised. GG's to Aggron as well.
Yeah, as Aggron, that grandpa moon just kept eluding him.
Right, yeah. The wriggling on the sandy bottom can be. I know that one is. I remember when I did all moons, I made sure that I wasn't gonna have a rough time in there. So, but yeah, that was a very weird board. I did not like that board. I changed my route like twice in Cascade, and it was. But,
Yeah, the Cascade revisit didn't work out too well for you.
yeah, it was just it wasn't the best. Like, I think I was just really confused on my route in Cascade and Sand, and it actually just inflicted me to play. It inflicted my performance, on my performance. Like, I ended up playing worse at the start because I was so confused, and yeah, I don't know.
I just
But yeah.
undone and redone Aggron to see if that did anything. But it doesn't look like it.
Oh, I need to.
Yeah, Aggron don't got
Yeah.
an invite link.
I
I'm just
just
gonna.
DM'd him, so hopefully he
Oh, okay.
gets it. But yeah. Will you have? Do you think looking back you'd change it?
I really don't know because it was hard to tell what was fast. Because with my route, the biggest problem was the fact that like Metro was literally just 8 minutes of nothing, pretty much like one outfit, and I feel like I'd have a look into kind of making Metro more meaningful, I guess.
Hi, how's it going?
Hey,
Yeah.
Aggron.
Hi.
Okay,
Oh, you got something to
I'm
say.
not gonna lie, my indecisiveness for a route might have cost me there. Also, jump, grab, cling, and clang. I don't want to talk about that. But besides that, other than that, I think I played it okay. It was kind of all over the place in places.
Yeah.
But I think I picked myself up and, perform okay.
I'm first off, I also before we get into the route, I do want to talk about just the idea like there potentially was a non-seaside finish
There was.
in here.
I saw
going
that.
for it, and then realized, no way, that's worth it. So,
Yeah, I did not like it either.
Which is why you saw me grab life up parts at the start.
So
of the run.
what was the goal?
Yeah, I got the one in cap, and then I was like, nope.
Yeah. So what was the goal that did it for you that you didn't want to do?
It was mainly
20
the
moons
sub areas.
from sub areas.
20 moons from sub
okay.
areas, no synergy. Like, like if that was maybe an X amount in sand or whatever,
Yeah, it was.
I might have been incentivized, but yeah, there was absolutely nothing.
So then I went with my initial plan, and I probably should have just stuck with the initial plan, to be honest. But I was like, oh, maybe the early finish is worth it. Thought it over for a bit in Cascade, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
But, that's just how it goes, man.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how you both sort of picked up life up parts like you were going to do them. Like, I think that diagonal, like, top left to bottom right doesn't even seem to be that bad. So what kind of drove you away from doing that?
I think
top left, bottom right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. I just kind of decided that, a few revisits would be better, and I guess I was wrong about that.
the thing that did it for
I was
me
thinking about
was,
it, and I'm like, at least the 20 regional coins in cap would allow me to go get a costume set, and the shiny rock in Cascade will at least work well with the 12 moons in Cascade. But I guess I was wrong.
I mean, the thing about 8 life up hearts as well is that, we're not really doing any piece or anything, so it was kind of with 8. If it was 6 or something, I'd be alright with it. But 8 without doing like any bosses, like any
that's what I was pointing out as well early on. It was just like 8 is a high number, so like
like if you're doing maybe a piece in like Sandalwood, then
that was
it kind of makes sense.
Kind of drove me away from it. Just the fact that the life up parts that we could collect weren't like really in line with anything. Like, there's the spot ones and the easy one in Glass Palace Seaside, but I just didn't think it was worthwhile. so I put myself away from life aparts completely. But maybe what I should have done was the diagonal, like you mentioned. Like maybe if I did both diagonals with the life aparts, because you know I spent a bit of extra time in Seaside because of the 6 gram means.
Yeah.
It was generally pretty bad because like you can get 3 relatively quick.
Yeah.
But 6 is kind of.
And you also had wasted
Yeah.
time getting the one in Cascade as well.
Yeah,
Getting the life
exactly.
up in Cascade.
I didn't. Yeah, I changed my mind by Cascade.
It was like probably 20 seconds. I honestly probably lost more time dying in jump grab when you climbed 2 times, but you know.
Oh, I died in a chasm lift so
And then
many
I didn't even
times.
finish the sub area. I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna get the moon.
KVG, I'm pretty sure you have a new like nemesis with that
The
sub
thing is,
area in
like, I
Cascade
did a bingo
room.
earlier. Yeah, I did a bingo earlier, and I did that jump first try, and like, you know, it always the first try until
Right,
today.
yeah,
Until
like,
today,
that was the other thing.
I did it.
I didn't have this route planned from the start. Sand never went to atop the tower 8-bit.
Yeah, I definitely did.
The Cascade 8-bits. So 8-bits were actually kind of a struggle, even though it was only 3.
Alright, why don't you drop the seed in chat? Someone wants it.
Yeah.
Just by the way.
How do I even see it? Oh shit.
It should be on the right where it says like new cards. It says. The
Oh
seed.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this was kind of a tough board. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a lot
like it.
to make the 200 and 175 work, but there literally wasn't like anything else that I could see worth going for, and you pretty much had to do the 200.
Yeah. I mean, I managed to stay clear of it, but
Like,
wait, no,
it was either
yeah.
the
Yeah.
200 or it was
But
either the
175.
200 or, like, the-
Aaron is really curious, so I think he's gonna go for that 20 sub area route and see if see how slow it is.
No, there's no way that was worth it.
That would not work.
For sub areas at all on this board, so that was what drove me away from the early finish.
Exactly. Even if it was one like 6
200
moons,
regionals and multi-moons, that just sounds terrible. And
Yeah.
again, I think my indecisiveness at the start of the run kind of cost me.
Yeah, I mean a little bit. The 3 cycle.
Oh yeah, right, I also 3 cycle wigglers, so
Yes.
that sucked. I kind of forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
I
reminding
think-
me that I did something wrong again.
I think what the early finish kind of is hard is that you'd have to revisit Cap and Cloud, and also you'd have to get 200 regionals in by
It's
lots
mainly
of
the 200
and you
regionals
also have
combined with the
14,
multi combined with the sub areas. It just doesn't
Yeah.
seem worth it at all. And yeah, you could avoid
And the life up parts.
the multi-moons potentially, but it just still didn't seem worth it.
Yeah,
And again, there's
I
just,
can
like,
understand
Zero
doing it.
regional synergy on this board. That's why I was like, heck, I'm revisiting Cap, but at least it's 20 more regionals.
Yeah.
And
I
the
think
cost.
you can justify going to Cap Kingdom, because if you didn't, then you would be like revisiting Cloud instead or something. So
No, yeah. Like, just in general, I don't know. I'm not sure, really. This
Yeah.
board was kind of a mess.
Okay. Oh, I just remembered a question I wanted to ask. So, I think it was Agron. Yeah, I think it was you.
Yeah.
You were getting a lot of regionals in Wooded, so my question was, how come you didn't do column 4?
How come I didn't do column 4?
Yeah, like
That
what's your
is
reasoning?
because, so if I knew that I was doing this route at the very start, I would have gotten more sand regionals, but I'm not sure if you noticed, but I only got like 18 regionals in sand.
Yeah, you didn't get a lot.
Really bad for this route. So I kind of had to shift gears and just start collecting wooded regionals instead, because that's like the other kingdom that you can get like a lot of pretty fast regionals.
Oh, so okay, so you always had like this route in mind, and then it was just a coincidence that you like got moves in deep woods and got
You know,
regionals.
the more that I'm thinking about this, I could have actually made the 8 unique life up parts work if I just did row 1.
Yeah.
Row 1 was actually not bad at all with the route that I had in mind.
Yeah, I think row 1 and column 4 were maybe overlooked.
That's what it is. Yeah,
But
if I were to
they
redo
said
this,
it
I would
was
do
what
row 1 instead of BLTR.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because it adds more regional synergy to the board as well.
Yeah.
Neither
That's
of
why
our
I thought
routes really
column
had.
4 was so good, because there was synergy with like the regionals, there was synergy with like the moons and deep woods tying in with like the regionals.
I think my downfall was just thinking too hard about how worth it is this early finish, because I was initially gonna go for it. I just didn't see it worth, and because I was indecisive about it, I was.
So ultimately, it looks like both of you just got hung up on the potential of the early finish, and then just like clamored to find a reroute.
Yeah.
Once you decided it wasn't worth it.
One was a bit of a, what do you call it? A mess. Because again, I was mainly just doing any percent stuff for a lot of sand, and then I was like just realizing, well, I guess I'll just go back to my original route because I can't find anything else worthwhile doing. But turns out row 1 or C4 probably would have been the better play for my routes in the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it.
Yeah. Any last words to be said?
Well, GG KVG. This does mean that our group goes into epic 3-way tiebreaker, and I wish you the best of luck in that.
He's muted.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
It's okay.
Right. No, I'm here. Okay, right.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. That should be an interesting one.
It's going to be very interesting because what? I beat Aaron, you lost to Aaron, and then you beat me.
Yeah, who knows how that's gonna go. Hopefully the board isn't as bad.
No, yeah, of course.
Yeah, this was certainly something, this board.
I guess we'll have to figure out something in terms of when to schedule that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which can be done with the exclamation mark discount. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you guys for racing. So
Of course.
again, follow these race guys.
Even if I don't
Incredibly
win.
talented. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, I guess we'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.